Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's Ruth Marquise. Welcome to Ruth and Real Estate, Ruth and Real Estate Market Update. They're gonna rain. All right, how are you today? Hello, hello, hello. Guys, I hope all is well. Hold on, y'all. Okay, one thing touches the other thing. I got you. All right. Hold on, there you go. All right. So today's topic is going to be, should you buy when the rates are high? Should you buy when the rates are high? So last week we spoke about, if someone was selling their home, should they actually sell first or buy a new home first, and all of the things that we went through. That was episode 6. So make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel, Ruth Marquise Group. That's where you can find it. And don't forget to stay tuned to tomorrow's show, Ruth in the Bag. I have some really, really good news. Some really good news. I'm doing very well. And make sure you tuned in. And like I said, if you watch these shows, then you are a step closer to your goals. So don't just watch, participate, put into action the actionable items, and you'll be fine. All right, let's talk about the breakdown of buying now, okay? So if you're thinking you're on the fence about buying a home, right? So here's the thing. I know it seems like for the person to the naked eye, like, oh my gosh, homes are definitely coming on the market right now, but supply is still down. Supply is still low. There are still buyers that could not buy before. There are also buyers that got, frustrated because of either the rate or they couldn't buy before, or there's still a pool of people that are going to buy a home. The question is that you? Is it you? Because I know I got a few. Okay. See, here at Ruth Marquise Group, we actually help our clients go through the challenges that it takes to prepare just to get that pre-approval. It's a hurdle for some people. So we help you prepare. So make sure you schedule a consultation with us. Just text house to 267-259-4639. Let us know that you want a consultation. We'll set you up for a consultation and help you get through the hurdles that it takes to get a home. Because the last thing I want for my community is that you only can buy as much as your job, right? As much of the income that you have supports. You can't just buy 1,000 homes off of one income. So you can buy as much as your income can support. So when you are not participating in the real estate market, when you're not purchasing a home, when you should purchase a home, not everybody is ready to, and I understand that. When you're not doing that, you are going to get eventually priced out. And I'm going to show you some charts today so you guys can see what has happened in the past. So you know exactly where we stand in history when it comes to real estate. So thank you for tuning in. If you're on here, say hi. If you're watching on the replay, #replay, thank you so much. Make sure you share this live with someone. Share this video with someone. Make sure you subscribe to, make sure you subscribe, girl. Subscribe, sir. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ruth Marquise and Ruth Marquise Group, okay? So house of the week. Let's start this party right. Who ready for a nice house? Y'all ready for a nice house? Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. All right, let's look at a nice house. Our nice house of the week. Hold on. Thank you for sharing. Shout out to Bruce. Thank you for sharing that. All right. Let's find you a nice house. So as you are watching the show every week, remember it's on Tuesday. To remind me to. Ruth, you wasn't here. I'm here. You're going to be able to get used to looking at the inventory. You're going to be able to get used to seeing what's out there in the market. So you're growing as well. You're going to know what is actually out there. No. Hold on, guys. That ain't it. And I need, oh, I was supposed to find it. Okay. That is actually a house I just sold. All right, let me find what I just saved. Mm. There we go. Save searches. So this is beautiful house in Delaware. So I got the home of the week coming up. Stay tuned. I know you wait for the real estate. I know you wait for the real estate. Let me see. Criteria. Let me see the results. All right. Yeah, this thing is cute. Wait, what? That is not what I wanted. Okay, hold on. Let me find the exact one. It'll save the search and not the house. Disrespectful. Hold on, y'all. Ooh. 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 These homes are cute. You know what I noticed about Delaware homes? A lot of them are like um, ranchers. You know, you might get a single, but you might get a ranch rambler, which is like one floor. So I know a lot of my clients. I mean, are you guys interested in the ranches? They're like, no, man, two floors, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. My kids. Me and my daughters were over here speaking in a British accent all weekend. It was crazy. Quite crazy. Let me see. Well, y'all can see this as these are okay. Not everyone is nice, and a lot of them are being built. So if you want new construction, let me know. Ooh, almost there. Almost there. Ah, this is it. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, God. Okay, y'all ready? Okay, here we go. Here we go, both of us. Much love. All right, let me know if you are willing to go see this home, my love. Okay, this home, my love. All right, okay. All right, check this out. Ooh. There we go. I queued everything up. Look how disrespectful it be. All right. Oh, we came out. Okay. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Beautiful home in Middletown, Delaware. Okay. This is the, oh, sorry. I'm sure y'all can see it on Facebook. Okay. Let me know what you think about the house. I'm going to see your comments. All right. The foyer. Stunning entry. Kitchen with quartz counters. I hope you like my accent as I read this. What if I give a tour in the British accent? I'm like, I'm charging more. I'm charging more for the accent. An open and impressive floor plan. Look at the dining area. This eat-in kitchen with ample natural light. Okay, massive island for entertaining. Can you imagine your parties being here? A gorgeous detail and top of the line kitchen appliances. And oh my gosh. I love the two-story family room. Okay, I'm loving so much. I came out of accent. Ah, it's so cute. Love it. I love this. Okay, yeah. Okay, so like floor to ceiling gas fireplace. Okay, so floor to ceiling gas fireplace. View from the second floor. This is the French doors to the living room. So this is where the kids currently play. Then you have a dining room with a tray, ceiling, and molding. They put like a little foosball table. Look at this bathroom, a powder room. Look at that. Second floor hallway. This is the master suite with custom ceiling and lighting. Like you know how the room is so big, like these little dresses is not gonna do it. I love this bathroom. I like light, bright bathrooms. This is a master bathroom with steam shower. There you go. Heated floors and soaking tub. Love this walk-in closet. That's a living closet, child. Okay, so this is a second bedroom and it has a walk-in closet. This is the Jack and Jill bathroom, meaning Jack and Jill's when you like share it. The third bedroom with a walk-in closet. The second floor laundry with a double washer. How convenient to wash your clothes upstairs. Okay, you're welcome. Finished basement. Oh, this is the basement. Basement it feels like the upstairs. That's how light it is. No dark basements. This is an exercise room. The covered patio overlooking the premium lot. The rear view of a house. I'm sure a neighbor or two has a pool, right? But 6-car garage and tons of parking. 6-car garage and tons of parking. Whew. A detached 3-car garage with efficiency. Oh, wow. The mother-in-law suite. They say efficiency. All right. That is it. So that is our home of the week. Home of the week. All right. So guys, how do you like the home? I love, love, love it. Ooh, we got wows. And we got some wows over here. It's in Middletown, Middletown, Delaware, excuse me. And it's like about an hour and a half from Philly. All right, you guys love it? Yay, this is beautiful, right? Oh, wow. One more thing. Let me get a price on it. That house was going for $1.25 million. The low price of 1.2. How about you? Which is so crazy because I saw a similar home. I'm not going to say how much I saw that house for. So all of y'all that think that the prices are going down, yesterday's price is not today's price. I feel bad for tomorrow price. Okay, let's get on the ball. All right, let's get to our topic today. So, should you buy when the rates are high? Okay, I'm gonna make this nice, sweet, and simple for those of you who. I'm gonna get back to this video, Ruth. Save this for when you're ready, right? Because you're gonna need it. So the first point I want to make is, what if the rate never goes back down, right? What if people are like, oh my gosh, I don't want to buy it, it's so high. What if the rate goes back down? But the one thing I like to do is worst case scenario. Let's worst case scenario this. Because once you do the worst case scenario, you can back up and say, I think I've met all of the questions that my fear has. And I think I'm going to tell fear to... No. Sometimes these things are legitimate. So if you don't buy, it doesn't matter. You don't have a house. So why do you care about the rate if you don't buy? Just not going to have a house. Just go rent. Okay. Somebody told me that they were paying. I don't know if y'all know where like Kensington is. They were paying a pretty penny, close to $2,000 to live in Kensington, to rent in Kensington. Okay. So you don't want to get caught up. You're basically playing the game of somebody's going to keep telling me how much I'm going to pay. Now you can control, like in the supermarket, you can be like, you know what? I can just get a little less. But where you live, you can't control that. You have to just pay them people. All right. So if you don't buy, it don't matter. Right. And if prices go down and you don't buy, it's okay. Right. If prices go down, right, and the interest rate stays the same. But if prices go up, right? If prices go up and the interest rate stays the same, the issue that we have, prices go up and interest stays the same. Prices go up and interest stays the same. Prices go up and interest rates stay the same. All right, let's say you buy. When you buy and you bought at a time that was good for you, right? and the interest rate never goes back down, then you're okay. But if it goes back, if it keeps continuing to go back up, that is the floor. You bought at the floor, and if you waited, you would have paid more money. If you waited, you would have paid more money. So it's don't buy, it's wait, or it's buy. So if you buy now and the interest rate never goes back down, then you have bought the cheapest that you can buy because you didn't buy yesterday. Yesterday's over. Now, now you're buying at today's price. Now you're buying at today's price. You're buying at today's interest rate. And I'm going to show you a chart where you can see the interest rate. But if prices go down, you temporarily took an L, right? But since you're staying in the house, you bought the house, you stay in the house, you stay in that house, eventually those it goes right back up. The prices go back up if the interest rate stays the same. We know the interest rate going, come on. It goes up, it goes down. They did it for a reason, right? And they're going to undo it for a reason later. We just don't know when. Okay? So, what is the likelihood that prices stay down until you decide to buy? What is even when the prices go down, what is the likelihood? Because y'all are like the people at the casino. The people at the casino, they're like, oh, I have a winning hand right now. They didn't want to cash out. Eventually, it's going to go the other way. So if prices go down, you're going to wait for them to go down some more. You're going to wait for them to go down some more. You're going to wait for them to go down some more. And then either one thing or the other is going to happen. Something either pop up, something bad can happen. It happens all the time. Or you're just not ready at that point. You were ready, you're not ready, or you get a worse deal. So it's like leaving a place that you don't know. Like when we have home inspections, what gives us peace is that we know something's wrong with every house. We know that. There's no houses like, oh, that home inspection was perfect. No, that never. It's impossible. Something's always going to be wrong. So you're leaving one set of problems for another set of problems. Is the other set of problems going to be worse or better? That's the question. Is the other market conditions going to be worse or better? So that's why you should consider why you are buying a house. Do you need to buy a house? Or do you want to buy a house? If you need to buy a house, then buy a house. If you want to buy a house and you know your income's going to stay the same while prices continue to rise, because that's what they do over time. That's why it's appreciation. That's why people invest in real estate. It's set up to continue to what? Go up. Why? Because they're not selling any more land. Supply and demand. There's no more land, right? No, they're not making any more land. So over time, land will be more and more expensive. And that's why you pay for that land. You go to one neighborhood, which land is cheaper than another neighborhood. But the other neighborhood where the land is more expensive is a little more safe sometimes. Are y'all with me? Okay. So number 2, remember today's high rates, right? The high rates of today are lower than 15 years ago. The low rates of 15 years ago. So the high that we have right now is still low compared to 15 years ago. All right. The rates alone should not be your determining factor on buying a house. You should decide whether buying a house is what you do. So you don't wait and buy real estate. You buy real estate and wait. That's how that goes. So when interest rates go back down and you can refinance. I took refinancing all the way out because I know that's what you hear all the time. So that was the worst case scenario. That was the worst case scenario. Excuse me, I couldn't read my notes. I was like, what the hell did you write, Ruth? Cursive. They ain't teaching cursive no more. Right? So that's the worst case scenario. So the best case scenario is that the rates go down. You buy now and the rates go down. And now you have a cheaper mortgage payment. And now you know, hey, I could you got 30 years, right? You're locked in for 30 years. You're doing most mortgages are 30-year fixed mortgages. I have not done one in the last 7 years. Is it 7? 5 or 6 years. arm, variable, none of that. It's all been fixed. And that's how it is these days. So that's why when people say, oh, it's going to crash, I'm like, but they've been doing it right. The reason why it crashed before, because they wasn't doing it right. Now, what's going down now? They're about to unveil something. They're going back to making it easier to get a mortgage, right? Because I guess the rates went down low enough. They're like, listen, we're going to have to take a risk. We're going to have to take a risk. So that's why I said, when you buy, you don't know what those people going to do. They're going to find a way. Like when you're like, oh, it's going to crash. I'm going ahead and get me home. I'm going to wait for it to crash. And then I'm going to buy it home for $5. Little price of $50. Oh, yeah. Still waiting. How long you gonna wait? You gonna wait right before they put on your tombstone? Wait long enough. Let me stop, Ruth. Can't joke about that, Ruth. Still waiting. You know, that's what they gonna put on there. Still waiting, right? He's like, finally got me some land. All right. Anyway, so let's look at some. My sense of humor is morbid. Okay, it's a morbid. Now, one thing I want to say is if your current financial situation does not lend you to buy a home, please do me a favor. Please, you promise you want to do it? All right. Watch Ruth in the Bag. Yeah. Watch that show, okay? Because that show helped me. I'm going to tell y'all tomorrow. I was able to lace my emergency funds, okay? I was able to look, I'm like, wow, it's been so long since I saved money. Would you like to save money with me? Yeah, it was good. So I would go back, watch those shows and do the work and then be like, all right, Ruth, I'm ready to buy a house. Don't say 10,000. I say you need $10,000 and your mind says, I'm going to save $10,000, Ruth. Absolutely not. You're going to save more than $10,000 because you're going to have to buy furniture when you buy a house. You're going to have to fix some things. You're going to have to you're going to have some extra money for some payments. Why would you want to go back to zero when you had 5 figures in the bank for so long? You felt comfortable. You felt good. So if anything, save as much as you can and then go ahead and buy a house. Why would I tell you that? I want you to buy a house because I want to do what's best for you. What's best for you is you saving and putting yourself in a better financial situation. You're renting and then you say, I'm going to live my life on the limb. I'm going to live my life on the edge. I'm going to spend all my money, Ruth. I just feel like having a rush. Like when somebody tell me I got to go, I'm going to have $0 in the bank. That's what I want for my life. Well, if I sound crazy, ask me why you keep doing it to yourself. Before I sat and did the show, I went through and I upgraded. Wait, let me tell you. This is supposed to be Ruth for the Bag, but let me tell you. Let me promote that show. Yeah. It comes on tomorrow for. I started with pen, paper. I went to Dollar Tree. I got some colored pencils. Look at it. I did this about one good time. And I said, ma'am, I'm not finna do this. I'm finna do this with y'all. I'm not. So now I got my spreadsheet with my colors. I just put the colors was already there. I just typed in in 1 hour and look, I timed myself. So in 1 hour and 5 minutes, I was done my whole budget. Okay. I was like, ooh, I spent a lot of money. But then I was like, ooh, I spent it right. And then I was impressed by keeping my numbers, right? I was impressed by making the hard decisions. So if you put yourself in those financial conditions, you're ready to buy a house because you need to plan for the future. You need to plan for emergencies. That's why we have emergency fund. The roof leaks, if a pipe busts, if the heat goes out, you have to have an emergency fund. And your credit was good because you bought a house. You're doing things to put yourself in a better position by buying a house. Now everybody's not supposed to buy a house, like, so I'm okay with that. But if you want to buy a house, there's ways to do that. Okay. So let's go ahead to these charts. We're gonna close down prayer. All right. Here we go. Here we go. All right, let's look at these prices, okay? Now, let's look at, let's start with the interest rate. So we can look at where you are, right? If you don't know your history, how you gonna know where you're going? All right now. Yeah, girl, you better tell me. All right, so here's the Fed federal funds rate. Okay. Let me tell you what the federal funds rate is. Let's read Google. Google, what does it say? All right. It says the federal funds rate is the interest rate that banks charge each other to borrow or lend excess reserves overnight. So you know how you're supposed to have about 10% of the deposits. Oh, these people trifling. They borrow money from each other and they play ring around the rosy with the money. So they keep getting loans from each other when the bank closed. That's why they always close so early, because they don't care about us. They don't care about us. They just want to make their money. Okay. So they're like, all right, come on. That's why they want to get so many people. Hey, come on, bring your money here. We're not gonna pay you much, but we're going to go loan some money just to keep everything going. So it's a big floating game. And if you know about money and had economy class, you know about that. They just recycle money so fast. It ain't really all right. The federal funds rate is one of the Federal Reserve's key tools for guiding U.S. monetary policy. Okay, that's how the money is flowing. So since it impacts everything from the APY, the annual percentage yields you earn on your savings account, the rate you pay on your credit card balances, the Fed funds rate effectively dictates the cost of money in the U.S. economy. So this rate is determining why our mortgage rates are the way they are, why our credit card rates are the way they are. Somebody told me they want to refinance their car. I said, now's not the time, man. Now's not the time. Like, it's good to have somebody in your ear, because you think the car people are like, yeah, ma'am, I don't, that's not going to be the best move for you. You have somebody that's not biased telling you what's up, and that'd be me. All right. So let's talk about these rates. What are rates go? All right, so here's the Fed fund rate. As you can see, in 1955, it was pretty low, right? I say that's under 2%. Under 2%. You know what? Let me make it bigger. There you go. Oh, you guys can't see over here. Sorry. All right. So as you can see, the rates, okay, they went up, you see, close to, look, 1970, boom. Over in 1974, it went over this 10% mark. Can you imagine the rate being over 10% right now? It's 6.7 is the last time I checked. Probably going up a little bit more, but actually my lender said it went down the other day, so they locked it in. So people are now locking in those rates because they're scared of it getting worse. Do you see in 1981 where it was above, okay, that's above 16, 17%. 16, 17%, okay? So the high is, the all-time high, it was 1980, 21.5%. That's the all-time high. And the low was in 1949, probably when it all started. See how, it started at 2%, okay? So as you can see, it can go really high and really low, and they are making this is what they're making happen based off of, hey, it's inflation going on. What we don't want to do is we don't want to, like, they're just basically trying to slow down inflation. All right. So it's not like they're trying to be mean. They're trying to help us in different ways. All right. Now, this right here is the housing price index. So basically, when homes, y'all don't believe me, but homes used to be $5,000. Okay. Y'all see this? This is the proof. All right. Now, this is a price index. This is not indicating the price, but it's basically off of, you see the year 2000? The 100 mark is at 2000. So almost like a percentage. Like basically 100 is year 2000. And this is compared to 2000, this was around 5%, right? Of what it is now. So let's say a home was, I didn't want to use the regular numbers, but the homes were 100,000, right? They were 5. Like compared to the $100,000 homes, they were $5,000 homes. All right. So as you can see, slow. Look how much, 40 years, 50 years, and right where on the 90s kind of right when your girl was born, it tried to be disrespectful and go up, okay? And it's been shooting up ever since. Look at this. In 20 years, from 1980 to 2000 to 2000 and what's this? This was about 2017, right? 2017. Then it dipped down and it's shooting back up. Shooting back up, man. All right. So these are the prices. So where do you think, when you do these graphs, do you think it shoots back down? Where it say up and to the right? That's what's going to do with prices. So as you can see, let me take this off. Well, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think prices are going to go up and to the right, or do you think they're going to go back to $5,000? Do you think that the government will ever allow? Y'all go ahead and love the government. Do you really think, after making millions and billions of dollars off the mortgage industry, the real estate industry, the appraisal industry, all these industries, title insurance, you know how many businesses are connected to real estate? I love you, real estate. Oh, I love you, real estate. Do you know how many businesses in the economy, jobs are tied to this market? For you to think that, for Ray, I'm going to let it go back down to 5. It's going to crash down to 5 for him. Hey, Chantel, I got you a cool $10,000 for not where you want to live. Now, if you want to be an investor and you want to put another $50,000, fix the house up, buy it for 10, fix the house up, I'm sure in America you'll find one. Don't try to come around our hoods still looking for $10,000. Philly done. Nah, Philly ain't it no more. You gotta go another state. Only if you know somebody. Like you had to really finesse an old person to get a. That's what they do. Anyway, I'm not laughing at it, but I'm just saying that's what would have to happen for it to happen. But don't think, on the MLS, on the multiple listing system, Ruth is fitting to find me a house for $10,000. I'm fit to be an investor and make tons of money. Life is not that easy, my sweetie. All right, guys, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the show. I try to make it interesting, entertaining, even though it's educational. I appreciate the support. Watch from the beginning and see if you should buy now. Buy now and wait. Buy now and wait, or you can wait and then be like, Ruth, I made $1 million more. That's why you should buy, because your income. That's why I should have looked up the income rate. Your income seems to be staying here. If you know your income gonna go up, child, we can just go buy the 1.25. We can buy that. I'll wait for you. Wait and buy that $1.25 million home. Okay? If you know you ain't got $500,000 coming in every year, don't worry about that house. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much. Let me check the comments. Let me check. Is this more? If you guys want to hear more of this, you want to see more real estate shows, does this make sense to you? We learned our word of the day was the federal fund rate. We learned about the price and the price index, housing price index. What else? Review. We learned about how crazy interest rates were in 1980. 20%. Oh, 21. Ooh. Okay, they was forever 21 in back in the day. All right, that is it. Thank you so much for watching Ruth in Real Estate, Market Update. Wow. Bye, guys. Miss you guys too, by the way. See y'all next week.